My name is Mark Brassington. I'm a 3D modeller. What that basically incorporates is creating 3D assets for a game that I work on. So that's characters, environments, areas, that sort of thing. Previously was trained in stuff that's used without the games industry, but yeah, we use our own software here. It's usually a case of working off concept art or briefs. So we get a brief for a quest or a mission, and the concept artist works up some concepts for us to create our 3D assets from, or we just use our heads. One of the major turning points, especially while growing up, was definitely a choice that I made when I was studying my A-levels to change subjects, because initially I chose to do business studies. Yeah, not exactly art-based. Main reason was I'd sort of lost a bit of passion for the art because of the lack of support that I was having from school in terms of art teaching and stuff like that. But yeah, I decided that, you know, I found that passion again for art, so I decided to completely scrap business studies, go back, study art again. And I think if I hadn't have done that, like, I wouldn't be here now. So I remember the first game I watched, seeing as my father was into games as well, so it was more of a case of me taking a step back and watching it. And I think, yeah, it was Ghostbusters on the Commodore 64. So yeah, quite a long time ago, so early 80s. So yeah, that was probably the first memory I have of computer games. From an early age, I've always loved games, but I didn't actually think it'd be possible to sort of, it's like I said earlier, it's a dream job. So some people dream about being a pop star, some people dream about being a movie star, that sort of thing. But so games was my dream, but I didn't actually think it'd be possible until I actually found there was a course at university that did this sort of thing. So I applied for a course to do 3D, it was computer games design, and from there it was like sort of, wow, this is actually going to be possible. Coming towards the end of my university time, it was dawning on me that, you know, am I going to get a job or not in the industry? Because you hear things, it's really hard to get work, that sort of thing. It's really competitive. Fortunately, I saw an advert. Well, it wasn't an advert, it was actually an email that had been sent to my university account, and it was an email that had been sent around the whole university, or the final year students, and it was an advertisement for a job in QA, which is quality assurance for games, and that was a company up in Newcastle. So I thought, I've got nothing to lose. I've not got a job set up. My portfolio wasn't 100% complete, so I thought I'll just apply for it, get my foot in the door. So I applied for that, and I've just got the job. Currently, I started at Jagex in a junior role, and I've been here now for over a year. So I've moved up to just standard artist, and I've managed to work on different projects while I've been here, loads of different projects. I've also been part of a really important project that was released this year, and I also mentored placement students who were over here in the art department. So that was a great experience, and it also helped gain experience for stuff that I want to do in the future. You know, if I wanted to go into lecturing, that sort of thing. So I've had a lot of opportunity while I've been here already.